Good evening, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated Journato evening headlines on July 11, 2022. Sea mines, the deadly danger lurking in Ukraine's waters. Spain swelters as temperatures soar in second heatwave. Reuters.com, today is set to be the hottest day of the year in the Canary Islands. Canarian Weekly, Spain, Portugal swelter under new heat wave. CNA, Spain sizzles as summer's second heatwave hits. Reuters, Spain swelters as temperatures reach 43°C in second heatwave. Shinzo Abe killing, Muni's church confirms suspect's mother is member. The Guardian, Unification Church distances itself from Abe's assassination. The Independent, Unification Church confirms mother of Abe's suspect is member. Reuters, Unification Church says Shinzo Abe assassination suspects mother a member. News anchor suspended after chaotic, disheveled and slurred broadcast. Weather tracker, heatwave to sweep northwards across Europe. The Guardian, July heatwave, what temperatures to expect in France. The Local France, what's coming up. The week ahead in France. The Connection, France to face new long heatwave starting Monday. RFI English, France prepares for 10-day heatwave, wildfire risk increases. Protests in China over frozen bank accounts end in violence. The Guardian, Chinese protesters demand human rights after £5 billion bank fraud scandal. The Times, Chinese bank fraud protest turns violent after police step in. Financial Times, Chinese bank depositors face police in angry protest. The Independent, video shows violent reaction to China bank protest. Call Vladimir Putin ruler rather than president, say Russian leaders Kremlin allies. Sky News, Russians think President Vladimir Putin sounds Western, so here is their alternative. US tourist injured falling into Mount Vesuvius crater after taking selfie. The Guardian, tourist rescued after falling into Mount Vesuvius while trying to reach phone. EU recommends second COVID booster for vulnerable and over 60s. The Guardian, EU backs second COVID booster for over 60s, before variant-adapted vaccines are ready. Reuters.com, EU urges second COVID-19 boosters for people ages 60 to 79. The Independent, EU mounts urgent call for COVID-19 boosters as cases rise again. Bloomberg, European health agencies back second COVID booster for over 60s. Russia-Ukraine war live news, dozens remain trapped after Russian strike. Zelenskiy says Donetsk attack purposely targeted civilians. The Guardian, man pulled from rubble after Russia strikes residential building in Donetsk. The Telegraph, Russian missile attack kills 15 in Donetsk housing block, says Ukraine. The Independent, Russia-Ukraine war update, what we know on day 138 of the invasion. The Guardian, watch, man pulled from rubble as dozens of people still trapped after rocket strike on apartment block. Uber hired oligarch-linked Russian lobbyist despite bribery fears. The Guardian, leaked Uber files reveal secret lobbying of politicians. Evening Standard, Uber secretly lobbied ministers to influence London's transport policy, report. Reading Chronicle, the Uber files tell a simple truth, democracy depends on curbing mercenary tech giants. The Guardian, Osborne, Hancock and other ministers did not declare secret Uber meetings. British tourists survive avalanche in Tian Shan mountains of Kyrgyzstan. The Guardian, hikers survive huge avalanche in Kyrgyzstan mountains. The Telegraph, shocking moment avalanche plunges towards tourists in Kyrgyzstan. The Independent, British tourist captures avalanche sweeping over group in Kyrgyzstan. Guardian News, watch, moment British tourist is swallowed by avalanche, and films it himself. Protesters swim in Sri Lanka president's pool, and warn they're staying until he leaves office. Sky News, president of crisis hit Sri Lanka confirms he will quit amid protests. The Guardian, what is happening in Sri Lanka? President and PM to stand down after protesters storm palace and swim in its pool. Sky News, Sri Lanka unites to bring down the Rajapaksas. Now, the economy needs rescue. Bloomberg, Sri Lankan opposition parties plan unity government after president quits. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.